Finally tonight, long overdue recognition for an amazing feat achieved almost 50 years ago. Honored was a man who holds the record for the highest parachute jump ever, for the longest free fall, and for flying at the speed of sound without an aircraft. In Washington today, the most daring space pioneer you never heard of was finally honored at the Smithsonian Air and Space Museum. On August 16, 1960, Joe Kittinger dressed up in many layers of clothes, an experimental pressure suit, and enough equipment to almost double his weight. And then he got into the open gondola of a balloon and ascended from the New Mexico desert, up, up, and up for an hour and a half, 102,800 feet in the air. And then he jumped. As the saying goes, watch that first step. It's a doozy.
I said a prayer. I said, Lord, take care of me now. And I jumped out. And by the way, that was the most fervent prayer I ever said in my life.
He braved 90 below temperatures, and clouds hid the ground from sight. Not that it mattered much.
I knew that the planet Earth was right beneath me.
Kittinger was out to prove that astronauts and pilots could safely parachute from the edge of space. He said it was all work, all the way down.
I was a very busy guy. Never any time for any poetic thoughts, never any poetic time to enjoy the beauty of free falling. I was there as a test pilot.
Kittinger was back on the ground less than 14 minutes after stepping out of that gondola. And that first step, it was a doozy, all right. And Kittinger later volunteered for 3 combat tours in Vietnam, was shot down in 1972, and spent almost a year as a POW in the Hanoi Hilton with John McCain.